Yo, what's going on, y'all? You're tuning into another exciting episode of It's Just Mario. And today we're going to do a weekly review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's right. Now, this particular video is going to be entitled Phaedra against Kenya. Okay? Because let's just get straight to it. Phaedra presented a video ideal to Kenya Moore, who's I don't know what her title is. She says she's an actress, Miss USA, model. She does this, she does that. She works at the Joffrey Ballet in New York. She's a doorman at Club Kaya back in the day. She does it all. Crazy. But anyway, so, and that's another thing. I thought that Phaedra was smarter than that. Because why would you present an ideal, you got me just talking all hood now, an ideal to Kenya Moore, which has the Kenya Moore eyes when she talks. Her eyebrows be up here like Brandy, the singer, and her eyes be down there, like looking all crazy. Grandma said you better listen to people when they tell you who they are, baby. Gonna sit down on it. But why would Phaedra present an ideal to Kenya Moore? And we already seen the looks, we've already heard the stories, and then she just said she looks like Beyonce. That would have been enough for me to be like, this bitch is crazy. I mean, it's not like she's ugly because she's a very beautiful woman, but she don't look like Beyonce. That's like saying an octopus looks like a white shark. Nothing alike. I'm gonna sit down on it. And then Kenya Moore asked for $100,000 to press record on the video camera. I hit the floor like a wet dish rag once again. I can't stay off the floor watching this show. And she was serious. When I tell you she was so serious, she was like, I want $100,000. I got a distribution sale. Okay. Nobody told you to go get the sale, Kenya. It's kind of like if a producer gets together with a songwriter and they just talk about the song. It's going to be like, it's going to be Thriller, and we're going to talk about this and da-da-da. Did nobody tell you to go hand on and get the music ready, Quincy Jones? Go on and sit down on it. It appears to me that Kenya is hard-pressed for a little change. And she's like, look, I'm going to get on this show. I'm going to ruin my name. I'm trying to, get some business deals while this show is on. Just calm down, boo. And then the new song that Kenya has called, what is the song called? Gone with the Wind, Fabulous. Go on and sit down on it. I'm gonna write a song called Go on and Sit Down on It. Y'all ain't gonna be ready. But her new song is called Gone with the Wind, Fabulous, and it's like, you think I'm ugly. I think I'm fabulous. You think I'm old. I think I'm fabulous. No, Kenya, we don't think about you at all. We didn't even think about you before the show. They're making us think about you because we like the show and you got cast in the show. And that's the only reason we're thinking about you, Pumpkin Lamb. Now go sit down on it. And I love you. I just want you to be a little bit more quiet. Everybody love representing their city in Atlanta. That's why we so hood. The land of the hood. Y'all even got Miss USA acting hood. It is so sad. Now, let's get to Portia, and we only got 30 seconds for this because it ain't even worth that. She owes me change. Portia is wanting to eat these yams. The only thing I have to say about that is she's trying to seal the deal with these 2 kids so she can, secure her future. Put that check in the P.O. box, just mail it. And now, if somebody can just get Portia a plane ticket to that village in Africa where they eat the yams and let her eat some African yams, not the kind they get from Kroger's, because I'm quite sure there's a difference. Just like when you go overseas, Coca-Cola tastes different, Portia, and chicken tastes different, and everything tastes different. It's not the same yams, honey. Don't sit down on it. It's so sad. No, it is sad. Oh, and when it was just a whole lot going on with that. Let's get back to Phaedra and Kenya Moore. And Kenya Moore sits down on a chair in front of Phaedra and Apollo, and then she says, tell me your ideal so I can write down all your ideals and steal it from my video. So show me what you're going to do. And they are just acting like they are auditioning on Broadway. They meaning Phaedra and Apollo. They're like, we're going to do the donkey booty stuff just like this. And then we're going to do this. And then we're going to do that. Don't you show everybody your ideals? Zip it. Phaedra, you call me. Now, I know you're a lawyer, but I got some things that I really want to talk to you about, and I'm not trying to be mean. No, confidentiality contract signed, a gag order, and I will sue you if I see it within a year. Okay? Going to sit down on it. You need to teach Kenya Moore how to Dougie. She don't need to be teaching you how to Dougie. I've never seen it. Only in Atlanta. Only in Atlanta. Okay, so speaking of only in Atlanta, let's go to LA, West Coast. Let's clap for Nene. You got to clap for Miss Nene. I am loving her showing us how to Dougie. And she really, really is. And it just goes to show you. This proves to you, be who you are. Don't try and be anybody else. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Just be who you are. Somebody just might like it. Gonna sit down on it. Now, every time you do something good in this world, how many minutes do I have so I can talk to you where you need to be talked to? Okay, so every time somebody does something good in this world, people try and bring you back down and drown you. So you know that Nene is going bi-coastal and moving to Hollywood and acting, and I'm so happy for her. She's on Glee, The New Normal. She also did Donald Trump on Rich Bitch, and she's doing the Atlanta Housewives, and who knows what else God has in store for her. So kudos. I'm so glad for you. Okay, but now word on the street is, which I don't think this is true because Nene is already confronted this. Ooh, whoa. Knocking down stuff got me nervous. But Nene is already confronted that they did not steal her Bentley, or the Bentley people did not repossess her Bentley in front of Frank Ski's. Now, the rumor was that Bentley came and, you know, she parks in the front, and Bentley came and put a Bentley cover and said, your Bentley is being repossessed. Now, first of all, if it's a business that got enough time to do that, just, you got the key. Put the key in there and drive it off and send her an email, which that didn't happen. Okay, so like I said, nasty rumors get started. And let me tell you something else. I will never forget when we were at meaning my friend Della, and we met Sheree Whitfield at the TI party at Justin's. And we were sitting at the same table. It was Sheree, and I was sitting next to Miss Nikki from Brownstone. I love her. And now she's on VH1 Divas and everything. So everybody's were eating and talking and everything. So Sheree gets up to use the restroom. And Sheree and myself and Della were all from Cleveland. And Sheree and I, we grew up in Shaker and everything. So I didn't know her. I did not know her there. I met Sheree in Atlanta through Della. And then we became kind of like hanging. Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, come on. Let's have a drink and talk. Yeah. Friends like that. So things are... Don't let's sit down on it. See, people are who they say they are. Y'all better ask somebody. Okay. Morrow and Sheree. That was in Europe. But anyway, having cocktails. Oh my goodness, did we have fun that night? We had fun that night. Give it to us the way we like it, Sheree. So anyway, just, oh wait, one last one. Hold up. This is the night I was talking about. The other night when we were all sitting together. But anyway, the rumor started that Sheree was out in the front of Justin's fighting these two girls. So Della and I, we go run to the front because, you know, we were rose and bows. Don't be messing with my who gonna check me, boo. Okay? So we run to the front, and then Sheree comes out the bathroom, and Della is like, girl, you okay? And she's like, yeah, I was just putting on my makeup. What's wrong? Somebody said you were out in the front of the car. And then the whole rumor got dispersed just like that. So rumors are rumors. That's all I'm gonna say. And I love my Nene too. Everybody knows that. Miss Nene. Okay, you better close your legs to marry a man. That's what she said. Okay, so we're just happy for her, and I'm glad to see the transition, because you should never be who you were 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Okay, she cut off that whatever that was on her head she had on it, and she then dyed it Faith Evans white, and I love it. And also Nene looked very beautiful. She looked very pretty at the Golden Globe Awards last night. And like I said, you're doing things good, so they're gonna be talking about your Bentley, girl. It's so sad, but you keep the faith, you keep praying, and when you come to Atlanta, I hope to have a margarita and some hot chips and salsa so I can sweat like I always do. All right, boo, I'll see you guys next time on It's Just Mario. we're going to jam up out of here. This is our weekly recap of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think I covered everybody. Cynthia, you were wrong for letting Phaedra get all the way to your Bailey agency to tell her you weren't going to do a casting. You should have called or texted her if that's how you felt. And you don't let Kenya distort your mind. So y'all all gonna sit down on it. And I love you. See you next week. Peace.